Hi, Albert here with Mainland Cycle Center. Today we're going to take a look at the 2017 Kawasaki Ninja 1000. We're fortunate enough we got both colors out here today. So we got the candy lime green there, and then this one is a silver and black, probably metallic spark black with some kind of silver. I don't know the name of that color, but both really good looking bikes. I'm not sure what's going to be your favorite color, but as for me, I'll take the green. I always like the green when it's available, and so anyway, it'd be green for me. So 2017 Ninja 1000. So what's new? New bodywork could be the first thing you'll notice. Also LED headlights. So I don't think we have anything else from Kawasaki in a street bike with LED headlights, and this bike has the new LED headlights. Very, very cool. A lot of better, wider on low beam, so a wider lighting pattern by about 1.4 times, 1.5 times, 1.3, something like that, wider. And then on high beam, it actually is almost 1.4 times further area projection of that light. So better lighting on this new model. Still has the 1043cc inline 4-cylinder that's tuned for low and mid-range torque, and then has a nice hit at about 7,000 RPMs. Of course, you still get those aluminum monoblock 4-piston calipers, so the calipers are made out of a solid one piece of aluminum. The semi-floating pedal style rotors on the front. We'll talk about the this bike is equipped with traction control and the ABS, and this now has the Kibbs ABS from Kawasaki. So Kawasaki really has two ABS systems. There's standard ABS like you find on Ninja 300, Ninja 650, Versys, that kind of thing, and then they have their Kibbs, which is Kawasaki Intelligent Braking System. That is a more advanced system, and this now has the Kibbs ABS. This is also new for 2017. It got an IMU, which is an inertia measurement unit, and it measures 5 different axes on the bike, and then it uses those 5 axes to calculate the yaw. But and then what is important about that is that they use that information they get from that inertia measurement unit that's measuring all these different angles of the bike's position to calculate in with the traction control and the ABS. And so because of that, if you're in a turn, if you're at lean and you grab a handful of the front brake, it knows that you're at lean, and it's going to limit the amount of brake that it gives you. So a little different on the seating, a little thicker on the seat, a little less slant forward on the passenger seat, so your passenger doesn't feel like they're sliding forward into the rider. Let's see, what else? New digital instrumentation, a little wider windshield also, but new instrumentation now has a gear position indicator built in, and then of course these do have, like I said, the traction control and power modes. This has still has the 3 traction control modes, so rain, street, and sport, plus off, and then full power and low power there. New adjustable levers, 5-position adjustable levers on the front, nice wide mirrors. Of course, I love the rear chain adjuster on these. So it's got this kind of a cam system eccentric there, and basically you loosen this pinch bolt here, put an Allen wrench in here, you loosen this on both sides, put an Allen wrench in here, and this will turn, and that will adjust your wheel back and forth. So really easy, a nice system there. Of course, these have revised shock settings for 2017 as far as the dampening, but then these also still have the remote preload adjuster. So if you're carrying a passenger, you can very easily adjust your rear shock spring tension by turning this knob there. Some cool things about this bike. I like to think of this bike as a kind of a gentleman's sport bike, and because it's designed for a little more comfort with a little taller bars, a little thicker seat, but then it also has some things like it has the rubber on the foot pegs, and then you also have like this bracket here is rubber mounted here, but even there's a little weight right here that helps absorb any vibration that might get to those foot pegs. Nice big heavy bar end weights, again, to keep things nice and smooth. Like I said, a little wider windscreen than previous, and then it is still adjustable with the 3-position adjustments on it there. go. So look at those LED headlights on the gray and black model. Handlebar controls, pretty standard outside of your switches there. It does have the pass light here on the back. These do like premium fuel, so 90 octane fuel. These are a 6-speed transmission. O-ring chain. Still got that those kind of 4 outlets on the exhaust, and that really has a lot to do with Kawasaki's heritage and history. You think back to the 73 KZ900 that had the 4 exhaust pipes on the back, so that's part of what that's about. LED rear tail light, kind of a smoked finish on that, really looks cool. Little redesigned grab rails on the back. You can now, if you add the accessory hard bags from Kawasaki, the handrails do not have to come off the bike, so they'll go right on much easier. So that was redesigned also. Of course, the new sharper bodywork really looks great. This is really a fun bike. I keep telling myself one day I'm going to own one of these, and kind of glad I waited, because these are the best Ninja 1000 we've ever made, no doubt. Really, really nice bike. You know, and a lot of people, their ego won't let them buy this motorcycle because they just get stuck on a ZX-10, and this not being a ZX-10. But honestly, for the street, this bike has tons of power. It is a blast to ride. It has a lot of comfort. You could tour on this bike. You could commute on this bike. You could go blast through the hills on this bike. Just really a great all-around street bike, and really a much better street bike than a ZX-10. But so if we can set our ego aside, buy the Ninja 1000, we'd probably enjoy the ride a whole lot more, because this is plenty of motorcycle for anybody. I'm trying to think if I've missed anything. Quite a few things new on these Ninja 1000s. Get a final walk around on this one. But again, I'm a huge Ninja 1000 fan, and I think this is by far the best Ninja 1000 that Kawasaki's ever made. Alright, well, that's a look at these 2017 Kawasaki Ninja 1000s. We are Mainland Cycle Center. We're located in Marque, Texas. We're about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston, just off of I-45. You can find us online at mainlandcyclecenter.com or by phone at 409-948-4969. And we would just love it if you'd give us a call, shoot us an email, or even better, come on down here and see us in person at Mainland Cycle Center, where we'd love to help any way that we can. Hey, thanks for watching.